Leandre Gotte Gius. Leandre Gotte Gius.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Better go subscribe. YouTube, roll with the tide. I'm down in the gun with Coach Smook. Through the game, roll tide, roll tide. Better go subscribe. TikTok.
Let's go, man. Come on, Bama Nation. Come on. Turn up one time for your boy, man. Turn up one time for the family. Y'all, we got a bad connection right now. I don't know what's going on, the internet. If I look blotchy right now, please forgive me. I don't know what's going on with the connection. It looked like we got storm clouds coming in. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna get this thing together. Hopefully, right? Hold on, let me check this. Check this connection. Y'all let me know how it look. I know we looking raggedy right now, y'all. We might have to go faceless for a few minutes. Looking real blotchy. Don't y'all think so? Let me know how it look on all the platforms. It look blotchy on TikTok. How we looking on Instagram? Is we straight on Instagram? Is we straight on the gram? It look like we blotchy on everything. Where we at on YouTube? What we looking like on YouTube? We looking raggedy? Yeah, we looking real raggedy right now. Come on, internets. Don't do that to us. We got the best post-practice reporting, insight, everything you want. What's up, Jacob? Good to see everybody in the chat, man. Roll Tide, everybody. Listen, if y'all been following the content today, y'all know we were on site. Myself, our cameraman Rico came in ready to work today. We put some doggone work in today, man. If y'all haven't been following the page, if y'all haven't been following the Twitter, the YouTube channel, or even TikTok, you probably missed out on some good clips. We actually got some stuff uploading today. But yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Do we have the new stuff? Let me see. Let me see where we at. Hold on. I might got something for y'all. We got that. All right, that one's still uploading. So let's let that finish for a second. Let's say how many more minutes? Let's see if we could jump in the link. Let me see if I could jump in the link, Mary J. And I'm gonna try to screen share with the cellular device. I'm gonna drop this, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna set something up for y'all. I gotta show y'all this. If you didn't see the light that was, I know I just seen a light in the backyard. Let me stop playing. Don't play with me. Anybody me trying to sneak up in here? Get jacked up. All right, y'all. I'm gonna post this link here, and then I'm gonna do something on the mobile. But if y'all haven't already, man, make sure you already have the thumbs up on the stream. We're trying to give everybody a little bit of time to get in here. We're gonna start talking about the 12-minute mark. So while we're waiting for everybody to tap in and show some love, listen, y'all just don't understand the type of energy we picked up today. Just running into family members, running into players, some of the GAs, man, that's on staff, getting some conversations with them, talking with, some of the media credential people that help you get credentials, SID, all of them, the director of communications and everything, all of that. Having great conversations today. Shout out to y'all, man. They said they was going to check the show out tonight. I told them I would personally give them a shout out. Can't say them by name, but really appreciate y'all hospitality today. And even the media members, we ran into Ryan Fowler today, man. He was surprised. Ryan, you looking good, bro. I didn't know you was losing weight like that. My boy getting rid of that dad gut. And I ran into him right as his wife was calling. And he was like, he don't want to be in the doghouse. I said, look, man, I understand completely. But good interactions with him. Y'all saw the picture I took with Michael Carroll. We had more pictures that we can't post until after the season kicks off. So definitely got to see some of our personals. Y'all know, for the people that's tight in the circle, got to see a lot of our personals today. But yeah, it was a good day. Good day. Shout out to Markeisha Montgomery, my big sister. You know, that's Rock's mom. We got to see my youngin put in some good work today. The offensive line look good today. Offensive line looked good today, even on some of the reps where they didn't win. It's just the fact that we have an elite pass rush. We're going to talk about that. Wide receiver core had a few problems today, but you got to have one. You got to have one practice where, you know, things just don't look right. But the route running looks exquisite. Defensive backs just as great as the wide receiver room. I think there's so much competitive balance on both sides of the ball, man. It's hard to see any real separation when you're like the first 6 or 7 DBs on the roster, then your first 6 or 7 wide receivers. You don't start seeing like the lack of experience or lack of development until you get to like the true freshmen. You saw some true freshman mistakes out there, but you also saw some veteran guys making some passive mistakes, some things maybe wasn't fully locked in, but we saw some things. As a gang, you already know what time it is, Cody. What's good, family? We already represent. Is that my brother Cody, the professor, the Florida representative? What's up, man? I saw your reaction video from OU game last year. Had me rolling facts, bro. Leave me alone. Hey, leave my boy Sully alone, man. He was hurting, man. He was hurting. Hey, but connection, has the connection fixed, man? Yeah, man. Everything good? What's good, family? Hey, let me talk to TikTok a little bit. TikTok, what y'all got going, man? I know y'all been waiting for me to come back live on TikTok so y'all can talk. What's good, Trill fam? Good to see you. I see you over there. Hey, Nicole, I see you. Bama, Backwood, Glock, boy, I see y'all, man. Y'all tapping in. We got 158. You know what? I'm about to shut Twitter down. Twitter, you want me to tell you why I'm gonna shut Twitter down? And Twitter, I'm gonna let y'all stay here for this explanation. I've been trying to rock with Twitter for the longest, man. It's a select few on Twitter that really rock with me. But it's a lot of lurkers. They come through and they lurk, and then they try to go back to their little group messages and talk trash about the content that we're doing. I'd rather you come and talk trash and lurk on YouTube. So for that reason, Barry J, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it early on TikTok. I mean on Twitter. We're gonna go ahead and end it early. I could care less. Twitter ain't paying me, chat. It's my full time. Somebody said, "Do you get paid for this?" Yeah. I put a lot of work into it. Just like you wake up and go and spray them the insides of them cars at Hyundai plant. Or you go to McDonald's and flip a patty, or you go to corporate world and organize somebody's books. I wake up and I thank y'all for y'all support. Twitter, keep hitting the follow button if you want to see it. We're live on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. At Coach Smook on all of them. You can find me live right now. But until then, y'all be blessed. Hey, take care. Take Twitter. Delete from Twitter. Remove. Hallelujah. Good night, Twitter. Have fun. It was fun. What's good, Davin? Look, I did that on purpose. Y'all know Twitter folks, man. They just be wanting to go in there and get clips and go to their little message boards and repeat the same stuff I said and be like, he didn't say it till after. It's a reason why we didn't need to go in to see the interview with Kalen DeBoer. You want me to tell you why? Because we got it. We got the official. Like, there's no reason to go in there when we can react to it live.
Scrimmage.
I'm not trying to go in there and ask no questions and compete to ask no questions right now. When we get to that level, we'll do it. We'll do it. But I'd rather react. I'd rather hear what he got to say. Hear what y'all got to ask him and hear what he got to say. So let's react to Coach Kalen DeBoer live first. It's about an 11-minute interview. By the time this is done, we'll see what's good, man. We'll see what's good with everybody and their feels around today's scrimmage. I reported very baseline on what I thought happened and transpired based off of the things I evaluated. And then the things that my sources who were inside and watching, you got a lot of people that were showing up today. I got confirmation that I did run into somebody that I crossed paths with on Twitter a few times. So I got that confirmation. And then, of course, just some of the alumni members, man, that really support the network and support what I'm doing and the way that we're pushing to get to that level. They support. We have conversations afterwards. Yeah. It doesn't matter who you run for your streaming platform. We all having, everybody. I think YouTube is really bad right now with the outsource because, they doing some firewall updates. They crack it down on YouTube pages. If you haven't heard, a very well-known content creator's page got taken, and I know why. I ain't gonna put out no rumors, but I know why. If you want to know, we're gonna talk about it late night. But prayerfully all that situation gets fixed, man, and then we can see some better days for the content creators. Just grind it out. Grind it out. Be legit. Don't try to take no shortcuts. If you solid, if your content is really good, people will come back. If your information is solid and it could be confirmed, people will come back and support you. You don't have to go and buy subscribers and fake bot viewers on your lives to try to make your numbers look better than somebody else's. That's kiddie stuff. Do what you do. Enjoy. If like right now, YouTube right now, we not popping on YouTube with the numbers like we was last season. Last season before when we kicked off the Coach Smook Network, August came around, we averaged like 120 live. We don't hit those high numbers no more. But do you see my energy changing? No. I don't see. I'm not going to change my energy. You better grind it out, because guess what? They about to start coming back. They about to start checking these analytics. And if you got 20,000 subs or 20,000 subs and you only getting 1.8K views, or you getting 8,000 views and 10 comments, you're not really. Come on, man. Somebody padding them stats. I'm just saying. And after it goes on for so long, you're going to get caught. They going to want that money back too. Nick, appreciate the $20 super chat, man. We're popping the show off with some crazy numbers, man. Nick, what's good, my boy? Appreciate you. Give it up, man, for the first co-sponsor on today's stream. Add another name to the co-sponsors on this month's stream, man. Nick, appreciate you with $20 super chat. He said, been a minute showing support to my brother. Hey, he not even a Bama fan, y'all. This man is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and I don't even think he really have a college football team. So for him to be showing up and showing my love, we greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my brother Nick, one of the mods. He been a mod for me since I was a gaming content creator, full-time gaming content creator, put it like that. But appreciate you. So right now, let's do a quick roll call, and then we're gonna get into Coach Kalen DeBoer. Y'all see him standing over there. He waiting for me to get out the way with my long-winded Baptist preacher talker. So, but let me give y'all some shout-outs in the chat. I'm gonna start at the top. Sully, what's good? Roll Tide, welcome in. Zach, what's good? Roll Tide. I should have hit you up today, Zach, but you seem a little busy. Thad, showing up at the beginning of the screen with the K. I feel you, my boy. What's up, Roll Tide, man? Bama Boy 22. I seen your post on Twitter. You gotta calm down, man. It's enough people coming for my head already. You be so direct and so mean about the validity of what we do. Just calm down a little bit, man. We ain't gotta fight. We just say a little something and slide on out the way. We ain't gotta fight. Them folks don't be knowing what they talking about. We know what's up. Jason, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Roll Tide, Hall of Fame college football. Jason, what's good, man? Got both Jasons in the house. My Oklahoma Jason and my Bama brother Jason. What's up, man? Jacob Brooks, good to see you. Roll Tide, man. Look, I hope YouTube them cleared up. We got Cody on Twitter. He checked in on YouTube too, man. Where he went? I seen one of his comments. Dabbing, Roll Tide, brother. Bruh. What good, D? What good, D? Wait, what's good, Roll Tide, my boy? Good to see you, man. That boy, he said, if I'm awake, oh yeah, he talking about late night, y'all might be able to catch us late night with Jason tonight. Deborah, what's good? Bama fan 95, what's good? I saw a page had over 1 million subscribers, and one of their videos were cracking 7. That's what I'm saying, man. These folks be. Let's stop, Davin. Let's stop. Yeah, Coach, there are natural YouTube channels. Then there are juiced up YouTube channels. And you know what happened when you juice too much? You start having ED and all the fellas. Don't be juicing, especially when you still got you less than 65. There's no reason to be taking no testosterone unless you got some other ailment that got you. You should just naturally get up, start moving, stretching, do some joint stuff, do some stretches that get your joints, get the blood flow through your joints better. That's how you avoid just getting under the iron and trying to push the weight. It don't help, man. And then you ain't got the patience to really grow and let your body develop, so you start juicing. And then once you got to take the time off, that's what happened. You stop going live every day. You stop being able to push out that content because life happening. And YouTube like, hold up. You was bringing us some money based off these numbers that's being reported, but where are these people really from? Lord have mercy. Stop. stop telling them the juice. Hey, Jason, we got to stop educating these people, man. Hey, Jason, we got to stop educating these people about this stuff, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. We had 20 minutes. Y'all know how to get my small talk in. Shout out to my Deborah over there on Facebook tapping in. My brother Spidey on Facebook. What's good, Spidey? My dog, listen. Y'all listen to Coach Kalen DeBoer for about 10 minutes. How I feel about Bama Rec? I'm cool with it. What can they say about you? I don't know, Jason. I don't know. Whatever they got to say, they could continue to say it. Because clearly a lot of people watching. And Rico is my witness. My brother, he's probably just now getting into the crib. He is my witness. We had a lot of people. I ain't going to say a lot. We had some impactful interactions. We're going to put it together on vlog. And it just lets me know that the loud ones that keep saying we ain't worth nothing, it's very few. We got more support than we got hate. And I need to wrap it up. I need my hate to jump back up a little bit. So let's see what else we can show up and do and be factual on so we can make some more people mad. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to stay authentic. We're going to keep that AAA going. Big homie over there with the 20 gifts, man. Shout out to Antonio slapping the 10 gifts in. Let me get them some round of applause, man. These boys, they come to TikTok and they get it rocking, bro. They don't waste no time. They come in. They don't wait for me to say nothing. They be like, my boy Smook live. Let's support him. Let's rock with him. So without further ado, let's hear from Coach Kalen DeBoer, and then we're gonna get into this conversation tonight right at the 30-minute mark. And then after that 30 minutes of breaking down this practice, I'm thinking about opening up the phone lines. I would love to get some of y'all feedback. I know some of the people in my chat have reliable sources that or people that are connected to the program. They can get their insight and thoughts on what they heard, and based off of what I said, is it matching up? And then we can go from there. I already told y'all kind of what should be reported by Kalen DeBoer. Like I said, I have not watched the live interview all the way. I posted it because I got the link. I downloaded it, uploaded it on our page. So if you haven't seen that one, we tagged it as this Coach Kalen DeBoer's second scrimmage post game presser. We posted that while we were on the road. We want to go live and react to it live, but y'all know that service on that highway is different coming back on that back road. We had to take the back road to cut into that time a little bit. But with that being said, y'all, hopefully y'all ready to jump into it. Coach Kalen DeBoer, second post-scrimmage, post-practice presser of the fall camp. Here we go.
Yeah, good scrimmage. Got some good heat out there. That was probably one of the best things we got out of it today. It was one of the warmer days, and saw that all week brewing, and so took advantage of it. It's been actually too nice on campus, especially in the morning. But good day that way, and it's gonna be 2 weeks from today at this time we'll be playing. So talk to the guys about that a little bit, but probably a lot like the first scrimmage. Offense did some nice things early. Has to do a better job of sustaining it, and the defense doing a good job of responding. That's really general, but that's kind of how the scrimmage went. So got a lot of red zone work in at the end. Slowly building up, and got some reps on that. Tuesdays and Thursdays practice was really good from some live action. So from Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, and again today, we've gotten a lot of tackling in, a lot of work, full pads. And so I like just kind of the stamina we've had that way, and just how much tackling we've had. So questions?
Go up the middle with Joe.
Coach, let's start with special teams. How would you evaluate Connor Talty, Alex Asparuhov, and Blake Dowd's performance today, and where you're standing with the new specialists?
I think punting-wise, Blake's done a really nice job. Last scrimmage, I thought was I shouldn't say scrimmage. Last Saturday here was really the best day I'd seen him have. I think he continued to have a really good week, and then today, came out. And in our drill work, we didn't get as many punts in the scrimmage, working into the scrimmage that I was hoping to. I think we were probably 2 or 3 less than what I was looking for with a partial script of what we wanted to get done. But he's had a really good 8 days. I think Alex continues to get better and push. Just with his injury that he had, he's so far ahead of schedule with his recovery, and so now he's really getting into that rhythm and showing a lot of improvement there. And then Connor's done a really good job on campus in the complex. Last week he missed, I'm not sure what it was, but we got to just keep getting work in the stadium here. He missed a couple today. So from a field goal standpoint, the ones further out, probably 38 to 44, somewhere in there, between a couple of those. So we got to keep getting him to work. was disappointed that he didn't hit them all, because he's done a nice job in our practices, and we've been working that every day with him being new and that whole unit being new. So we got to keep working.
Jump on the far left on the front row today.
Yeah, Jaden Roberts, what's his availability right now, and are you anticipating him being ready for week 1?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that right off the bat. 2 guys that didn't scrimmage today, Jaden and James, same as last week. James is actually starting with him. James has been working through and building up. Feel good about the progress he's had in the week of practice, and with it being live, needed to hold back there, but he's getting closer by the day. Jaden.
Hey, time out. If y'all was in the live yesterday, what was the 2 names that I reported was official? I am. And pat on the back, man. Listen, I love my connects. Keep going, Smook. Come on. Keep going, Coach.
Tell you what it is, and he's going through the protocol of that, and so hasn't done anything from a team standpoint, starting to work back into that protocol, which included being out there today but not participating in the scrimmage.
Front row on the right, Colin.
Hey, Kalen. This is the first time we've gotten to talk to you since Ty was named the starter. I'm curious of what that timeline looked like for you, why it was the right time, and what you saw out there today from him kind of.
Yeah. Actually, I hadn't even thought about it. This is the first time since I've seen you guys. We knew we were at that point where we felt good about, who should be the starter, and it just made sense after the scrimmage when you evaluated kind of the whole product he's put on the football field. All the quarterbacks I thought came out there again today and did a great job. And that was the same thing as last scrimmage. And I guess specifically, Ty, as you asked today, I thought he came out and executed the offense, just continues to be steady.
Now, y'all remember earlier in my report, I said, I think the touchdown pass by Ty Simpson was dropped. It was dropped. The young man, put the ball on a rope, and it was dropped. It was maybe 6 drops today from the wide receiver core total, between all personnel. But Cole Adams struggled today, and with guys like Cole, working back from injuries, he performs at such a consistent level. When he does have a bad day, it's usually in a setting like this. Semi-controlled setting. The offense really didn't get a chance to dial it up like they wanted to. D-line was going to work with the offensive line, shuffling guys a little bit with that first group. Saw a lot of opportunities across the offensive line. But then the edge rushing ability and the push that you get from the interior, it was so consistent today with the defense, and that in turn helped the defensive backs. I told y'all the secondary looked great today. The secondary on each in each group, depth group, first team, second team, third team. Even the walk-ons, when they got their opportunities, was very limited towards the end. But just a lot of flying around, man. Physicality by the defense. The defense was popping today, man. A couple of hits, you was like, man, are we playing opponents right now? Are we going against the opponents right now? But yeah. And before we continue, man, appreciate everybody in the chat on YouTube, man, for getting us up to our 25 like goal. I think we're at 26. How many we at now? 26 likes. It's 46 in the chat right now. Continue to run the likes up, man. Thank y'all for supporting the Coach Smook Network and being here supporting Alabama, the voice of college football. As you all know, we're going to be transferring all of this informative content that you see on the daily with practice reports and post-game reports. We'll be transferring all that energy over to Alabama at the voice of college football. But all your creative, interactive content, we will still maintain it here. So your call-in shows, all of that stuff that we do outside of post-practice reporting and post-game report, we're going to do here. So get ready to dial it back in for your creative content side of the Coach Smook Network over here for this fall season. Back into the interview.
Finds his times to make the plays. Today he actually used his feet again, and that's, I think, something that people will probably underestimate as we go through the year, just with his ability to make plays and keep plays alive. But I thought he was steady. He was consistent. Probably, just think kind of looking here, probably a higher completion percentage than what he had last scrimmage. Maybe not quite as explosive. I think that's a tribute to our defense and what they did as well. So good both scrimmages for him, and just continue to make the progress. And I think building the team and getting the momentum going when we knew we needed to do it, and that's allowing us to have 3 weeks of prep, building our team for.
You would have thought that dude was there, bro.
Next we'll go to Katie on the far right.
Hey, Kalen, how much does the second scrimmage kind of solidify guys' positions on the field, or are some of those still up for spots in the next 2 weeks of practice?
Love that question.
Yeah, we actually made a big point of that. Just that today was a really important day to get some more film out there for us to evaluate. There's guys that are still competing, and that's the way it always be. The games will be evaluating as well. And there's some competitions that are very close, and there's some guys that you're trying to work different combinations, the what ifs down the road. But yeah, today was a big it was a big part of us understanding what we got
on Instagram, family,
individually and collectively.
Staying up the middle, we'll go to Alex.
TikTok, appreciate the gifts, family.
Oh, you didn't have one? I'm sorry. Go to the far right then, please. I apologize.
Got put on the spot there, Alex.
Who stood out in the secondary today from what you saw, and just what have you seen from that unit as a whole?
Oh, yeah, good question. There's so much that I'm watching. I couldn't tell you exactly who had maybe the most tackles or anything. I thought the defense today in the secondary did a really good job of making sure that they were getting the guys on the ground. I think we still didn't get the picks we're trying to get, in force. But I know that we're getting close, and we had a couple, this week. And you can see the momentum building for those guys.
Telling y'all, secondary was over today.
Hard to single any one guy out. I thought there was a number of guys that did a nice job. So the guys you'd expect are really the guys that are producing.
So when he says the guys you expect, in the chat right now, secondary, what's up? What's that, Isaiah? Good to see you over there on TikTok. When y'all talk about guys that you expect to produce this year, off top, we think Damani Jackson, we think Saban Brown, because those were the starters last year. But when I think about guys I expect to produce, I'm like 6 deep right now at corner, just at the cornerback position for the secondary. I'm talking about Damani Jackson. I'm talking about Saban Brown. I'm talking about Cam Calhoun. To me, had the best day. I mean, from start, every rep he was out there, he was effective. Even like covering the slot. His off man coverage is so precise. He times up breaking on routes so smoothly, and this transition into his drive out of breaks and everything, like planning getting out of his breaks. It's almost as if he played receiver before. So we might need to do some research, and today I see Not RP had comments said Hubbard and Sapp. I'm gonna tell you something that's really hard to evaluate right now with those two. Because of the fluidity there and the amount of reps that they got in the system last year, I haven't seen them be put in many opportunities to make big plays. Like they're usually rotating real quick. Those guys aren't getting heavy 1 reps. I think more so in the team's phase of things. But when they come to like scrimmage and stuff, I haven't seen them have the opportunity to make a bunch of big plays. But you don't see anything happening over top. You don't see much. You don't see the offense being able to take deep shots a lot because of what's happening in the coverage. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Walt, man. Paco tapping in. That's my twin brother right there, man. We got different mamas and daddies, but same mentality and born on different dates. But you would have thought this was my twin brother. Shout out to you. And Roll Tide. You only could say that after, when, and after if Georgia beats. I mean, you remember that's the agreement. You can't say that in my presence, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you for tapping in. Make sure you like this mug over there on Facebook, bro. And shout out to my guy, Astro. I think Dijon Lee and Calhoun going to be very impactful, 100%. I think our interior coverage ability is a lot more versatile than it was last year. We saw Malachi Moore, Devontae Smith, Red Morgan. We saw them struggle out the slot in coverage a lot last season. I think now that we're seeing Coach Mo, who's a cornerback specialist, a defensive back coach, right, as a whole, can develop the whole secondary. But cornerbacks is his specialty. You've seen him develop some quality cornerbacks that go to the league and have extensive careers, quality careers. Coach Mo having control of the defense of the secondary, and Coach Jones as his assistant. You're seeing a lot of cornerback technique being taught across the board, from the safeties to the corners. to your nickel corners, right? So I love seeing the fact that, you know, if you have to throw a dime set out there where you're throwing 6 DBs out there in coverage, you know, you can walk Bray Hubbard down, but you don't have to now. Keep him on the hash. Keep him and Sab on the hash. Keep them in their strengths, right? That underneath coverage, yeah, they can drive and make plays on the ball underneath, but them guys in third phase coverage, we very rarely see breakdowns, and their ability to play that robber technique in one high situations, it allows you to be a lot more aggressive down on your second and lower third levels of coverage. You can walk in and really force somebody, line your boundary corners inside, because you got 2 safeties from hash to hash, 25 and out are going to be able to make that coverage because their recovery speed, their angles, their ability to adjust on depth based off the alignment. So I like where we're at in our secondary right now. Today, like I said, it's hard to really see those guys get opportunities because they have so many reps under them, and you can see the experience starting to show. My boy said, fall camp is the worst. We're so excited, but the lads are just feeling their oats and just starting to figure out what to do with them. I'm kind of lost on that same pit snipe, Hunter. You sound 1960-ish right up in there. Please rephrase that for us so we can get some understanding. Come on. I'm excited about Zay Mincy. Zay Mincy had a solid day. Like he's had a solid camp, literally just stacking days. It's a lot of players right now. Like I said, the iron sharpen iron mentality is back at Bama, man. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be a little negative. Either our offensive line is horrible, right? Or our defense is just great, right? Our defensive front is just great. Our edge rushers are just great, right? All the talent that we have lining up and rotating at those 2 edge spots, either our offensive line is horrible or those edge rushers are going to just be that great, because they gave the offense problems up front early on. And that, to me, that's a positive, especially when we've been seeing, you know, and I've been reporting about the offense really winning the days throughout the week. And you can tell that the secondary took it personal from what happened last week in the first scrimmage. I guarantee you that was a talking conversation. Spoke with some of the staff that handled the administrative side and was asking their opinion on the mentality of the team. And they felt like today the secondary came in with a chip on their shoulder. And it showed, man. The physicality showed. But like Kalen DeBoer said, you saw that they didn't hit the number of picks that they wanted, the number of turnovers that they want to hit today, right? It's kind of a balance you want to see when you evaluate these practices. Are guys getting interceptions off of bad throws, bad reads, or are they competing for the ball and, you know, taking 50-50 good read, good balls, you know, taking them away? When you have that, you got to give it to, okay, offense made a good play, defense just made a great play. And that's what I think the mentality and the philosophy is when you evaluate. Sounds like the D-line just had a good day. DeBoer said the run and pass pro was great in the first scrimmage. Exactly. So you want to hear where it's like a balance in the outcome, because we talked about how I was surprised that the offense was coming along so fast. The way the defense ended last year, the momentum that they ended with, I expected them to come through spring ball and dominate, and then start fall ball off dominate. But it's been exactly the opposite, and I don't think it's because of a difference in play calling, level of play calling. I think they're game planning and scheming up, getting ready for FSU. But I also think that you got some serious experience on the offensive side. You got some continuity there with a lot of second group guys from last year being asked to be in starter roles. The offensive line is a veteran offensive line, so it might have took some guys in some new spots on the defensive side, or in some starter roles, some time to get going. But you've always see that competitive balance since, you know, the first spring practice. The level of talent at Alabama has not dropped off. Let's finish a little bit more of the interview, and then we're going to get into our conversations for tonight.
Far back left to Chase.
Last week, after the first scrimmage, you said that the offense did a good job with ball security and pass protection. It sounds like they did well again with ball security. Is that the case? And also, what about the pass pro?
They did. We had one ball that was competitive that I think was called a turnover. Probably would have been on a review it was a real game.
Coach,
to see if it was completed, and then
coach, get a defense. They work, man. Y'all see how he did, man. That's an offensive coach right there. They always gonna have a little soft spot for the offense. They always gonna coach, let that defense get that turnover, man. It's already hard enough. We can't light you up. We gotta protect y'all. So when we go up, we get that 50. That I'm telling you. And Ty put it on the rope, y'all. Ty put it on the rope.
Forced a fumble, but I think the pass protection is consistent, solid. I think the key is for the quarterbacks that they drop back and they are comfortable with what is going to happen, and that they aren't wondering, man, this guy, I just never know. I never feel good about the right guard, right tackle, whatever it might be. These guys, I think, when they drop back, and you're talking about all three quarterbacks, they drop back. I think they feel like, number one, the job's going to, the responsibility is going to be there, and number two, the production and giving them some time to work. You're not going to have all day, right? At this level, there's too many good pass rushers that you're going to have. But I think it's consistent. It's allowing the quarterbacks to feel good about keeping their eyes downfield. They're not worried about who's going to get beat. So I think across the board, the one-on-ones, they're doing a pretty good job. And then just schematically, I think I always do a good job of trying to help out, where we need to.
Stay on the far left, Matt.
What do you think of the penalties that came out yesterday for the Michigan sign stealing stuff? Obviously, you played them in that 23 season.
I don't know anything about it. I honestly don't. I don't know what they got. I didn't read it. I don't know. So I haven't even heard about it. So you can tell me, not going to respond, I guess.
I think it was, they estimated a $20 million fine, and Sharon Moore got an extra game suspension, and then some people.
Why? What's up, Day? Day, tell you. Oh, man. Day, you got to inbox me on Instagram, bro. We're going to finish the interview, y'all.
People got show causes and other stuff.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how in comparison to other issues that we've had over the years, how that relates, but it is what it is. I don't have too much of a response.
100%. Hey, what's y'all, let's see who asked it. Hold up.
The other issues that you can tell me, not going to.
Season.
I don't know anything about it. Just schematically, I think I always do a good job of trying to help out, where we need to.
Stay on the far left, Matt.
Matt. Find out which media member's name is Matt.
What do you think of the penalties that came out yesterday for the Michigan sign stealing stuff? Obviously, you played them in that 23 season.
I don't know anything about it. I honestly don't. I don't know what they got. I didn't read it. I don't know. So I haven't even heard about it. So you can tell me, not going to respond, I guess.
I think it was, they estimated a $20 million fine. And
What are we?
Sharon Moore got an extra game suspension, and then some people got show causes and other stuff.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how in comparison to other issues that we've had over the years, how that relates, but it is what it is. I don't have too much of a response, I guess.
That's why we rocking with them heavy.
Hey, Coach, circling back to special teams, can you just talk about the guys that you have back there on kick return and punt return, and is there an ideal guy or by committee sort of thing? Can you just elaborate on that if you can?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't decided on who the starter will be back there. Guys that did a good job a year ago. We got Cole back there.
Nobody cares.
Really, in both. And he was starting.
Thanks, Antonio. Why is this even a question?
A year ago, and he's done a nice job just being steady.
I like this stuff.
And then I think new faces. You got Rico, probably kickoff return. Can do some things back there for us. And then Bach, in both areas as well. He and
man, boy, I'm telling you, I'll put Bach back there. Put BBD Bach back there. Let that boy run, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, Bach is a playmaker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands. A solid 4.3 speed. Gotta be. I seen that man move in that state championship, man. That boy, I put Bach back there. Give me Bach and Cole. Give me a Bach and a Cole. And then if you really want to get sticky, if you want to get shifty, Put that boy Lasher Brooks back there too with Bach. Let them two get back there on kick return. Let Cole do punt return. Or Bach on punt return and kick return. He got to be on both. I like Bach. Put Bach back there. Because we know the wide receiver rotation it's gonna be real hard to get in there and really get some opportunities in the wide receiver room. But put that boy Bach back there. I'm telling you. I know Rico got the sure hands. I just don't think Rico got that breakaway speed. He fast now, but he ain't Bach fast. He ain't Lasher Brooks fast. You know what I'm saying? Put that man Bach back there, man. Listen, put that man Bach back there, man. Stop playing with him. Put both, right? Both, Corey. What's up, Glenn?
Both, and provide a combination of just consistency with fielding it, and then some explosiveness there. So I would start with those guys. There's more. You know, Ryan had great experience there last year. Had a couple explosive plays. Got thrown into action there when Bach went down through the season. And so, you know, I would have 100% confident having Jeremy Bernard set back there to field punts and things like that. But, you know, that's kind of the nuts and bolts of kind of who we'd put back there.
Front row and middle, Kirk.
Yes, coaches. Do you break this as the end of the second scrimmage as sort of a plateau, and along with that, getting here without too many injuries, I guess, probably be a good thing.
Yeah. I think we're in a spot now. And are you kind of saying the end of fall camp? Is that kind of what you're asking today? Yeah, I think that will continue a little bit into Tuesday. Really, school starts Wednesday, and that'll be the next thing. You know, so. Our normal camp schedule, other than, you know, just because of how it works out, we won't practice tomorrow or Monday.
Sunday, Monday, they're off back on Tuesday. And I think Tuesday, for the most part of the week, they'll be going shells, and then they'll start getting phased into that game prep, that full game prep the following week. But they're already doing phases of right now. So the end of this interview, that's all they talking about. And then he closes out. Shout out to the AAA family for supporting, man, getting us access the way we get access. Y'all support, man, and y'all subscriptions, y'all like, y'all shares, gets us in the door. But right after this little break, y'all, we're going to come back and we're going to get into the show. We're going to break down these segments, break down my notes from the practice, from the report. And I'm going to get it. After we get that, man, we're going to have some good times tonight. So hold on, let me see what Jason got to say. He said, I got to say, Smook, hearing what you said about the O-line sounds a lot like people in Norman with the O-line struggling to deal with the best D-line in the SEC. Why you keep trying to put Oklahoma in this bracket with Bama, bro? That ain't happening this year. You don't want to. All right, we're going to talk about it tonight. I'm not going to give you no time today, Jason, because you keep trying to make it seem like Oklahoma is like mirror Bama, bro. Y'all not. Y'all going to be all right. All right, 7-5, 8-4. You're not getting to the playoffs. Y'all gonna be all right, okay? When y'all come to T-Town, we're gonna put you back in your place. All right. We'll be back.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, If you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Team right now.
Let's go, Bama Nation. Listen, this is how the evening started. I'm gonna share something with y'all. I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but this is how the evening started for us, man. Shout out to once again, man. Wait till y'all see these shots, man. My brother Rico, man, he showed up and he was not playing today about this production. I'm telling you. But check this out. This is a little sneak peek at what we're gonna be bringing to y'all here at the Coach Smook Network. Check this out.
As you can see behind me, the players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay Lawson. Isaiah, how are you? Big Carter, I see you, Big Carter. I see you. TK, what's up, man? Roll Tide, boys. Big Marshall Pritchett, y'all see number 18, Marshall Pritchett. Our youngest showing up, got his head.
Let me say something real quick. A lot of people discourage like us being supportive and fans of, let me get on the screen because I'm gonna say this and I don't care how they feel. A lot of people discourage us being supportive and fans, but I developed a relationship with everybody named that I'm calling. I guarantee you right now, man, if it wasn't so much red tape about getting players to come talk to us because of, you know, our status on the media side, we would have like nights of Discord talking conversations because I truly love each and every one of these young men that take time out of their busy schedules to give my little network and my little content platform the time of day. A like, a retweet, or anything. It means a lot to me because I work hard to cover these boys. And when I can evaluate their game from a standpoint where regardless of criticism or praise, they respect my take. And sometimes it's harsh, but they know it's coming from an honest place, and I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just a fan calling for guys to get benched and coaches to get fired and all this other crazy stuff. They respect that, man. And the AAA community, regardless of what they want to say, they love this supportive energy that they get from people that follow our show. Literally ran into somebody that used to watch us on the first channel that we started coming out on, and they was like, "Man, I forgot. I didn't even know. I didn't recognize you got long hair." Like that's how long he been following me. Like before I started getting my locks, he been, had seen me and reconnected to the page, and hopefully they here tonight. But yeah, this was an experience, y'all. Y'all gonna hear me being a fanboy. I rock with my boys. Roll Tide.
Headphones here looking locked in. Big Edric Hill, I see you. I see all the boys, man. That boy Red Phoenix City in the house. There you go. What's up, boy?
Oh, he
Roll
did
Tide,
get it.
man.
Rico, you did get it.
Let's go.
Rico, you did get it. Hey, that boy said F Oklahoma.
AK, I see you. Y'all, it's crazy seeing these boys in person. A lot of these boys have put on some weight since the summer, man. Jesus Christ. Let's go, boys. They about to put in some work today. LaSierre Brooks, I see him. Okay. 42.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all about a little interaction me and LB had too in a minute.
See y'all out there, man.
I wish Rico was in the chat.
Roll
Rico need to
Tide,
be in the
man.
chat. here on the scene, y'all. That's the footage we wanted to see, getting the boys walk in. Now, let me go get to my spot. Let me find my way inside so I can get y'all some insight. We're gonna do some talking. As y'all probably seen, it's still going? As y'all probably seen earlier, we got some interviews with some of the player parents, some of the family that's around here. Hey, boy, you talking too much. I didn't know Brico, I thought we kept that part out, man. Y'all didn't hear that last part. That's not true. I'm capping. I made it up. That's not even me, that's AI. That's AI. That's AI, chat, trust me. That's an AI, that whole script, that whole scene is AI. Technology is something, ain't it? What make this offense scary is we have the personnel to beat you in different ways. We can beat you with 4 receivers with speed, or 4 receivers that are tall, and we have 2 speed running and 2 power back. Listen, you know what? You diving into the conversation. So let's dive into the conversation, man. Let's break down. Y'all kind of heard some of the reports already. Everything I've been hearing has been accurate, you know, from reliable sources. Today, some of the reports that I heard, you know, about Cole Adams not having a drop today, well, somebody tried to say I was lying about that, but Cole Adams had a tough day today. And I think the Heat had a lot to do with the wide receivers, man. Saw a lot of young guys getting some opportunities, and you can tell kind of like the timing was off when they got some of them first group opportunities. So still a lot of room to grow, but the competition in that passing game in the secondary, that's good to see. So let's get into it, man. Y'all ready to jump into it? Somebody say it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's go. You talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Oh, let's go. Come on, y'all. Let's get in the game now. Y'all ready to talk some football? Let's do it. What I want to play? This one right here sounds like a tough one. Yeah, I like this one. Let me know what y'all think. Talk a little. All right, so let's talk about it. Quarterbacks, man. Stop that. Let's talk what everybody want to talk about. How did the quarterbacks perform? All right, from my personal evaluation, right? From everything I was able to evaluate, I think the race is consistent to where it's been since the start. You know, we know Austin Mack had a great second scrimmage in the spring, but then kind of fell off them falling practices. Then third scrimmage, we seen a drop off that put Keelan in that driver's seat for QB2. And I think the order has kind of been remained outside of the coming into the fall, the QB1 competition, right? Still looking at utilizing these QBs in situational opportunities, especially with Keelan Russell, man. I saw him make some off-schedule plays today. You know, him making some off-schedule plays, creating plays past what the play call is called for. You get what I'm saying? A lot of, you know, extending play opportunities from Ty Simpson and Keelan Russell today, and they were accurate on the run. Now, let's go to because I think QB2 right now is Keelan Russell. My personal opinion is going to be the true freshman, Keelan Russell, continuing to just stack days, man. And you can tell there's a slight frustration because of the competitive edge between a lot of these young freshmen and the red shirt freshmen or the sophomores, the true sophomores in this class, because of what's happening in front of them. You got veteran guys coming back and understanding, like, especially the ones that stayed through the transition or the Coach Saban era, and they stayed through the transition. They're understanding what it means to really dial in and really stack days, 1% better every day, and they're leaving it. They're leading. They're leading with their actions and how they're performing day in and day out on the field, in practice and in the scrimmages. You know, even in preseason workouts, you look at the offseason workouts. This group of leaders, this group of veteran guys that are fourth year guys or fifth year guys, red shirt seniors or graduate seniors, these guys are really leading. So it's going to be naturally, they're going to be able to develop at a different curve, a different speed than your younger guys, because they just been around the game of college football for a lot longer, right? What's up, Jason? Jason trying to get on here? Nah, Jason, we're going to do late night. We're going to do late night together. I'm down to do late night. I'm going to stay on this mug for about another hour. Hey, y'all, run them likes up on YouTube. We got 54 in the chat. Let's get it up to 50 likes so we can celebrate. But quarterback performance today. I give each quarterback A minus. A minus. Between every quarterback graded out good to me. I think a lot of your incompletions came because it was just solid defense by the secondary. Perfect reads made for the most part from top to bottom. Austin Mack had a couple of nice passes that I felt like should have been catches, but I mean some tight window passes. You're seeing his confidence build, and a lot of it has to do with some of the development with the second and third group and that rotation. So I get the QB group as a whole A minus today. Running back room, consistency is the word with the running backs from top to bottom. You saw Jam Miller limited action today, not necessarily limited, but the opportunities were limited. But Richard Young, Daniel Hill, both explosive runners, man. I didn't know. Okay, I must admit I've been wrong. I've been going about based off of the last time I seen Richard, and that was towards the beginning of the spring ball. He has gotten a lot leaner than what we knew him to be. Like Baby Scarborough or who else was big? We was comparing him to like Bo Scarborough and who else? Who else was another big back that came through Bama? That's who we were comparing him to. But Young has gotten a lot leaner, and he's a lot more shifty. Usually when guys lean up like that, they usually carry the same power, impact punch when they create contact trying to run guys over. So expect that truck stick to be in the arsenal that we know Richard Young. We know from Richard Young, but expect him to get just like Damian Harris did that final year that really pushed him into that. That was that first round. Damian Harris got drafted in the first round when he went to the draft. It pushed him up because he was able to lose a lot of weight, get a little bit leaner, and get his speed, his breakaway speed up. I think we're going to see that from Richard Young because he's looking to be a one and done type season. He wants to be able to be impactful in 1 year, create some draft stock, and I think he wants to transition to the league because of all the skill sets behind him. It's going to be hard to kind of fight for those reps next season at Bama. And I don't think he wants to hit the portal. I think he's been through this development phase coming into this offense. He sees where he can fit. And I think more so now looking at the carries in this scrimmage, I think because of how they went last scrimmage with Jam Miller getting the bulk of the carries, seeing a lot of the opportunities, Richard Young, Dre Washington was in that order, then Daniel Hill. I think with this one, you saw more so of Richard Young getting the same type of carries that you would see Jam Miller get with the ones. You saw Richard Young get those type of opportunities, and Daniel Hill filled that role. So to me, I think there's that 1A, 1B situation where there's a 50, 30, 20-10 split right now in the running back room between RB1, RB1A, RB1B, 50-30 split right there. And then, or what'd I say? Is my math off, chat? 40-30. Let's go 40-30. Let's go 40-30 split right there. Then you got a 40-20. Let's do 40-20. And then another 20% to RB2B, and then your 10% to RB3. Special teams. Jason Jackson asked about special teams. So I wasn't in on special teams, but the punter looked good. Y'all heard Kalen DeBoer talk about the punter. I didn't see the field goal attempts. I was already not reprimanded. I was already making my way downtown, walking fast, trying to get the information out that I did get. And there was a special teams block where I think we're going to be excited about not kickoff or punt team, but not field goal or punt team, but the kickoff team. We seeing a lot of young guys being thrown out there for the field goal blocking, the punt team. A lot of young guys getting opportunities there. So I can't wait to see what type of speed we put on kickoff, what type of tenacity, young headhunted talent. And I'm talking about, y'all got to think we got Luke Metz sitting on that bench. That boy laid that wood. Red Morgan coming into his true sophomore year. Put him on that kickoff team. Let's get Drake Kirkpatrick out there. Let's get Zay Mincy. I'm talking about physical DBs and linebackers. Let's get young QB Reese. We know he's going to be in the rotation in the inside linebacker room, but get him out there. Same with AJ Sanders. Let's get Dijon Lee out there, Chuck McDonald. Let's throw all the young guys out there, man, on kickoff team. But I love the consistency in the running back room. I appreciate Mary J for putting that banner back up there because I almost went off. I think about all these freshmen, these young guys we got that we could utilize on special teams. Special teams could be an exciting group phase of the team that we can watch this season, this fall. But consistency in the running back room. AK Deer made some plays too. That boy's, I'm talking about building. He made some plays today. Really didn't get to see many opportunities for Kevin Riley, but AK Deer made some plays today. What up, Kevin? Good to see you in the chat. Roll Tide, man. What else we got? Do you think we're going to depend on a lot of young guys this year? I don't think we're going to have the opportunity, man. I don't think we're going to have the opportunity. I think because of how many young guys, especially in the secondary, how many young guys played last year and the type of experience they built, and the consistency that built on, you're going to see like specialized cases for your young guys. I think really right now with Lacier Brooks, I told you I had an interaction with him, and you can tell that the competitive nature is just bleeding through these freshmen. Keelan Russell, the energy that they were carrying, it wasn't like they was moping, but it was like, man, I wish I could. That type of energy, I can do that too. And with Cole Adams kind of having a struggle day, you probably, as a young true freshman that's been thrust into this role during spring, right? While Cole and Jalen Hill were kind of working their way back in from injuries, you had a few days where Ryan Williams was missing. So you got a lot more opportunities. Now that these guys are healthy, staff is going to evaluate what type of consistency that depth can prove. They know what you bring to the table. And so we had a moment, had a little exchange, and I was just encouraging the young man to keep grinding, man. I truly believe there's a realistic plan to have the future of Alabama 26-27, right? The future veterans of that, have them on a scaled pace and learning so that everybody can learn together. If you didn't notice last year, I think that's part of the reason why Ty Simpson, they weren't so quick to pull the trigger on Ty Simpson. As long as Jalen Miller was able to show up and conduct and execute what they expected from him throughout the week in practice, I think that was good enough for them, and they felt like they could win with that. And 9-3, that's not bad when you're limited with what you have to go off of and build on. So this year, with the continuity coming back, Ty Simpson, second year in the system, got a guy in Austin Mack with 3 years under this tutelage of the system. You got Keelan Russell, who's picking it up day by day, building, showing that consistency at the quarterback position. You got running backs who fit the mold of the type of running back you want to utilize, the skill sets that you want to utilize in this spread run scheme, zone run scheme, this pin and pull run scheme. The guys that specialize in those, getting that foot in the ground, cutting back. I like where we're at on the offensive side. Then the O-line, man, like I said, we knew Jaden Roberts wasn't going to scrimmage today, wasn't going to get live action, same with James Smith. But to see Geno Vandermark and Cam Dewberry, Parker Brailsford, Will Sanders came in, Rock Montgomery came in, Olis Alanin came in, Michael Carroll, Wilkin Formby. That depth of rotation at the offensive line was good. Shout out to another youngin', man. Didn't get a lot of reps, but he looking like he's really taking his nutrition and strength and conditioning serious. Michael DeBose, man. Shout out Michael DeBose. I actually ran into his parents too. I ran into his parents going into the scrimmage, man. But the offensive line depth, I think, is probably the best quality we have. And honestly, I believe because of some of the shuffling up front, that's why the defensive line looks so good. They already came in with a pass rush as a whole. It had some linebacker blitzes and stunts that got pass protection. But I think because everything's shuffling, you're forcing these guys to build chemistry with different personnel next to them. And it takes reps. You're in the second week of fall camp. You got a lot of young guys getting forced into, some new roles they're kind of solidifying themselves. So mixing and matching some things, seeing guys' versatility, this is a perfect time to do it. Because next week you're gearing up for Florida State, and now you have a good gauge when guys have to be moved on the dime. How are they going to perform if they're put next to this person? So I think the offensive line rotation was very good today. They did struggle a lot with the pass rush. I'll tell you that. The run game was solid. Chat, let me see. Can I poll this out real quick? I should have a manager mod in the chat. We need 2 more likes to get to 50 on YouTube, y'all. Let me put a poll in the chat. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. What is the run ideal? I'm gonna say ideal run pass ratio you think Bama needs in 2025? And we're going to put a few options. We're going to say 65. Let's say 65. And this is run pass. So the run percentage is going to be first. Let's do 60-40. Run pass. 60-40 run pass. Let's do that. 60-40 run pass. Let's do 50, 50 run pass. Let's do 40. And we're not looking for exact numbers here. We're gonna go roundabouts. 40, 60 run pass. And then we're gonna say 30, 70 run pass. What do y'all think play calling wise on the offensive side? Run pass ratio. What is the ideal run pass ratio you think Bama needs in 2025 to see some success? I got the chat I got the poll in the chat. Y'all run it up on the poll. Shout out for the 53. They done pulled. But come on, y'all. Y'all listen. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's celebrate real quick. Let's clap it up for yourselves. Appreciate you. Hey, moving with Sean Keys. Appreciate you for tapping in on Instagram, man. Come subscribe to your boy YouTube channel. I don't know if you watch college football or not, my UHP brother. Appreciate you. 55 run, 45 pass. I like that, Ray. It's a poll in the chat though. It's a poll in the chat. Get your answer on the poll. So yours is what he said, 55, 45. So you closer to 50-50. You closer to 50-50. You in between 40-60 run pass, 50-50 run pass. Now remember the second number on the poll is the passing percentage. I think, me personally, I think you can get away in this offensive scheme. I think you can go 40-60-ish, right? And still have a 1K yard rusher, right? I think you can go 40-60. And I don't think with the type of the percentage of carries that's going to go around, I think total rushing yards with the pace that we're going to run, you're trying to average, what, 68 to 74 snaps, offensive snaps a game? If your team can average 38 points a game, and just think about this, Jalen Milroe under Tommy Rees and this Alabama offense averaged 33 points a game, and they stuck around the same average last year. So if we were to see a more efficient passing game, right, and a full utilization of the running assets in the run game in this offensive scheme, I do believe that you can get 1.5 times more production out of a Ryan Grubb, Kalen DeBoer offensive system against some of the same defenses that gave the previous offensive coordinator trouble. You've seen the opportunities last year against Tennessee. You've seen the opportunities last year against Oklahoma. You saw the opportunities against Georgia that were missed, right? What other big game? I want to say LSU in the passing game. Even though we dominated and Jalen Milroe was able to run all over their defense, it was opportunities in the pass game, man, that was missed out. And if you hand the ball off to the running backs, you see a lot more production. So I think that 40-60 run pass ratio, that's what my personal opinion is. Let's keep the poll open for another 2 minutes, man. Let's get like 5 more votes, man. 5 more votes on the poll, and we're gonna get back into the show. We got 47% leading with the 60-40 run pass. Everybody thinks we need to run more. 60% of the time, I don't know, man. I don't know, because of how the run game, how explosive it's going to be. I don't think you need to dial up as many run plays. That's my reason. That's another reason. Hold on. Rico just texted. All right, so I had to text Rico back. Make sure you make it back. Glad you back, bro. Yeah, I had to make sure bro make it back. All right, so we got 53 likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all. Hey, I'm ending that poll now. We got 28 or 18 votes on there. I do not know why they look like a 2. 18 votes. 60% of y'all say, 44% of y'all say 60-40 run pass. 33% say 40-60 run pass. Right? So we got kind of like almost a split, a dead even split on percentage on, run pass. Which one is more important? Looks like 33% of y'all saying let's pass the ball 60% of the time and run it. Then 50-50, 22% of y'all saying let's keep it about even. Let's try to stay as balanced as possible. Let's be equal rights. 2 runs. Every 2 runs, we're going to throw the ball 2 times. Every 2 passes, we're going to throw the run. No, we don't need that. I don't feel like that's going to be effective. Too many receiving assets, too much pass pro skill sets and specialists up front to not utilize it and keep the defense stretched out, especially when you got a lot of young secondaries in this SEC, in this conference this year. A lot of young secondaries. So, run pass ratio, looks like Bama Nation here, AAA family, really believes that it's going to be a 60-40 run back. I can see it. And I can see it being effective. So Running back rotation looking good. We talk offense line. We talk quarterbacks, wide receivers. There's only one takeaway from today. I feel like those guys, the heat got to them, right? I feel like the heat got to a lot of players today, but it affected the wide receiver core the most. And I think because of some of the matchups that were being created in the secondary, a lot of reads from the slot position today. Cole Adams had a lot of read routes or read concepts within the phase of the offense, making the right reads, just not finishing on 3 or 4 passes. And like I said, today you didn't see a lot of explosive plays from the offense. It wasn't because of overthrows, a few drops, and then just quarterbacks making the right decision to check the ball down and to get the ball out quick because that's what's open. Defense swarming to the ball and keeping yard gains or pass completions to minimal gains. I like the secure tackling we seen today. I like the sure hands we did when we saw when we were checking the ball down out the backfield. And a lot of your quick concepts to your slot receivers, you see these guys securing the ball and trying to get yards after catch, securing the ball a different type of way this year. There has been a focus on protecting the ball. You heard Kalen DeBoer kind of expound on that. So seeing guys like Cole Adams struggle today, you're not going to see that from him every day. Jalen Hill made a few big catches today. Derek Meadows had a big yards after catch. I think he moved the power with like 4 or 5 guys on him. Probably going to see a picture of that too. Probably going to see. I think we got it. That's probably why it came to my head. Yeah, right here. Derek Meadows after making the catch, man. And I don't think this was the catch, but I think he had 3 or 4 catches today. Big Derek Meadows starting to show his extensive growth, right? But you can tell that he was getting to that first group of guys, man. Jeremy Bernard made some plays today too. Wide receiver blocking overall to me has gotten better. The run game, now that I think about it, the run game might be leaned on early against Florida State because the blocking on the perimeter looked good today too, man. You had a few 12, 17 yard gainers like that for the offense in both first group, second group, because of some of your downfield blocking and solid just creating space for your running back to make reads. I like what I saw from the wide receiver room. Let's flip it to the defensive side, man. D-line, like I said, I give them to the players of the day. They were very disruptive. They're going to be nasty. That's a deep group. Don't want to continue to talk about them. Y'all already talk about me for being fans of my favorite team and my favorite players, my boys. So I'm not going to just continue to glaze the D-line because they deserve it. Pause. They deserve it. These boys, we talked about this yesterday, right? I think if we really look at this group, I don't think there's going to be one guy that separates himself and is like, yo, he's the dominant guy. I think there's going to be 6 or 7 in this rotation that provide just like Michigan did 2 years ago now. Michigan had a front 7 or a front defensive line rotation. That first 6 or 7 guys, with Mason Graham being one of the leaders in that group. And you didn't see a drop off for 6 or 7 guys in that rotation. And I feel like Alabama has it. You have a lot of redshirt sophomores, juniors, redshirt juniors, 3rd or 4th year guys that have been lying in wait, developing, getting their bodies ready. A lot of true sophomores. Jeremiah Beeman continue to show. I talked with Jeremiah afterwards, man, and I couldn't believe how, the young man, every bit of 300, man. But he tall with it. So looking at him, and I didn't see many guts. Tim Keenan, Asai Fager, they probably your most round-mounted type builds, but even they solid, man. You don't see flab coming out that locker room, man. I wish we could have got the last clips of everybody leaving, man. That was some good interactions there right before we came live to do the report. That was some good interactions there. But Rico was there, man. It was cool. He was like, it was cool to see players calling me. You like, yo, what's up, Coach Smook? Literally calling me by my name. And just the interactions, though, that's why I like being on this side of it. I like being on this side of it because it feels pure. You get told what holiday is it? Oh, he talking crazy. But you get told you get to dive into conversations that probably won't get broadcasted and shouldn't be broadcasted, but that's the creative side of it. You're able to translate this and not go so far-fetched to where it is not the truth. And you're protecting people's, their thoughts, their images, their positions that they hold. That's what I take pride in doing, man. So excuse me for not chasing clicks. I'm sorry. And excuse me for calling out people for chasing clicks. I'm sorry. It's just my nature. But D-line rotation looks nice. Steven and Boomer, man, I don't know, man. How long are we going to have to wait and not let him be like the true one in the middle? And I think it's only because we don't get to see James Smith right now. We get to see how effective he is in that rotation, that interior D-line. Jordan Renard reminds me of, y'all remember Terrell Lewis, number 24, played under Coach Saban that year. He missed like 2 seasons because of injury, but when he finally got healthy, that season he was healthy. He started off strong. Missed like 3 or 4 games, came back. It was like he didn't miss a step. Terrell Lewis, man, I think we got another one of those in Jordan Renard. And then also Keon Keeley. 2 big defensive end bodies, right? Renard being able to play tackle and end, be effective at both positions. That's why his extensiveness, him, Edric Hill, Jeremiah Beaman, big guys that can move, man. And then you got the edge guys. I told y'all the edges was eating today. 15, 17, 31. I mean, just eating today. Shoot, even on the other side, Quay Rousseau, number 4, Justin Hill making plays, Yanzi Pierre, all right. Y'all remember when they kept saying Dallas Turner was, next level? When we saw Will Anderson, we couldn't believe it. Well, I think a lot of things played into Dallas last season performance. I think a lot of different things played into it. We hear some rumors about the locker room that year, but I think this season, Yanzi Pierre is going to like burst on the scene. He's going to burst on the scene, and like the fact that he's going to be number 2 in rotation, and you got to already deal with Quay Rousseau. Then you got a true freshman that is going to be thrown into a lot of situations where it's just go get the quarterback. Not a lot of tackles going to be able to hang with Justin Hill in this league. All right. And then Ja Latham, getting some opportunities today. Shoot, that rotation, D-line is there. The edge rushing effect. I think the impact of the edge rushers on both sides, both the Wolf and the Bandit position, even the personnel group is where you see the 2 wolves. I said wolfses. When you see the 2 wolf positions on the edge, I think that's going to be something that's highlighted. That's highlighted with Alabama's defense. Yeah, man. So I'm really happy. I'm happy to see the performance. We talked about the secondary. I truly believe, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I truly believe that Alabama secondary will be the best secondary in the country. I do. I truly believe that Alabama secondary will be the best secondary in the country. And I'm not sunshine pumping. I'm not, fan baiting y'all, clickbaiting, whatever y'all call it. I truly believe the Alabama secondary will be the best, most productive, will create the most turnovers. They will be number 1 in the country. Alabama's pass defense efficiency, I think, will be number 1. And I don't care. I don't care if they start talking like, these group of 4 teams and the type of pad statting that they do. I don't care. I don't think that even matters. When you factor it in, I promise you, this secondary is cold-blooded. Cam Calhoun is a dog, man. And to have him being able to play that nickel corner position, being able to float to the boundary, being able to mirror guys and walk, float guys across the formation at that corner level, at that second level, that mid-level phase 2, phase 3 coverage, man. The comfortability to pass off, the communication, the signaling that's there. And you know why they're able to do that? 1, because you got a crazy defensive line in front of you. You got a crazy pass rush in front of you, right? You're able to press the pocket a lot. You're going to win a lot of those matchups up front. But then your safeties over top, they're not antsy. And they're when I say not antsy, I don't think we'll see Jalen Key issues at safety. You remember Jalen Key had us tricked. He had us thinking that, his instincts was there against Middle Tennessee State. And then against Tennessee, him and Caleb Downs, man, just kept biting on those underneath routes, not watching things process. The amount of IQ that's in our safety room right now is crazy. Taylor, 13, the freshman. Love what I'm seeing. Zay Mincy, Dre Kirkpatrick. Love what I'm seeing. Red Morgan, back on the boundary. My boy, hey, I don't know what my youngin' did this offseason, but my boy got some speed training in. I will be able to release some clips in a few weeks, y'all. I've been getting some clips and things of that nature. I'm gonna release some clips from the fall camp, and when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, okay, that's what's up. What's up, Elijah? Good to see you over there on TikTok, family. Y'all gonna be like, okay, he wasn't lying. And don't forget, it's all AI. It's all AI. Remember that. If it's on Coach Smook Network, it's on AI. All right, y'all. I'm sorry for being petty. Should we open the phone lines for 30 minutes? What y'all think? Elijah, I think I do remember you. I remember the name a little bit. Should I open the phone lines? Put some fire emojis in the chat. Should we open the phone lines? Smook, what them boys look like? Corey Glover, you just missed a whole 45-minute segment of us talking about what them boys look like. What you mean what they look like? Rewind it. You showing up late with your wristband. How you show up with the wristband late? Come on, man. I'm about to call in. Richard Bryant said he about to call in. So we got a Georgia fan want to call in on a Bama scrimmage day. That's what I'm talking about. I like that energy. Let me go ahead and open the phone line. All I need is one person to say, Coach Smook ain't real. He's AI. Facts. I'm not even here right now, bro. Pit snipe. Tell him I ain't here right now. It's a figment of your imagination. Pit snipe, man. They said I'm AI. You just woke up. Corey, what you just waking up for? You gonna be up all night. It's 8:55 at night. You just now waking up. 334-625-1121. The phone line is open. Let's hear what y'all got to say. I know Twitter mad that I didn't stay live. Shout out to my boo joining in on the TikTok side. Hey, baby. Your man is over here live right now. Where you at? You back yet? Yes. He said, babe. Oh, okay. Look, phone line open. Y'all know who it is. Let's go ahead and get him on the line. Let's hold up. I don't have it fed through. Zach, call back. Let me get the audio set up right. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I got you. Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to me, man. Hold on, chat. Let me know if y'all can hear Zach. Let me see. Uno, dos. Let me see something. Hold on, Zach. I got you, Zach. Say something now, Zach.
On the AAA family, can you hear me now?
Yeah, y'all better be able to hear him. My boy Zach is in the game, man. Give it up for Zach, chat. Let me know if y'all can hear my boy. Let me turn the music down, Zach. You know, I be in the club sometimes praising the Lord. Y'all can hear Zach? Oh, yeah, man. Hey, let's do this, man. Okay, they got you, Zach. Talk to us, man. What you feel about our reports? And you know what? I found out Zach got a twin brother. Zach got a twin brother on campus, but his twin brother got a different dad because I know that wasn't Mike. Is it Pop's name Mike?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that wasn't Mike today. Mike is my boy. Y'all know when me and Mike get together, it's gonna be a good time. But Zach, I found your twin. But what you think about the reports today?
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Kind of worrisome about the O-line not performing and the pass blocking, but I think it was more of our defensive play calling in the scrimmage than our O-line just being a sorry O-line, you know. But other than that, I'm excited. I'm glad to hear the quarterbacks are doing good, the secondary's doing good, the D-line's doing good. Everybody's doing good. I'm excited to hear that we're ready, and I mean, and you can see in the footage from practice leading up to today's scrimmage, you know, they've been hitting and that physicality is back. We've been missing that physicality since 2020, you know. So
Yep.
We're gonna bring it back this year, and teams should be scared of Alabama this year, you know. They let them keep thinking that Alabama is gone and everything's over because Nick Saban left and everything, but we gonna prove them wrong this year.
100%, Zach. Hey, Zach. So tonight, man, we're gonna circle back if we get dead, because I want to have a conversation with you later if we have time. But I guess Richard Bryan wants to call in from TikTok. What you got to say to the Georgia fan want to call in on Bama scrimmage day? What you got to say to him before we give him an opportunity to call back in?
A Georgia fan wanting to call? What you doing calling in on a Bama channel?
He got something to say, Zach. He got something to say. Wait.
It better be good, is all I gotta say.
Zach, we're gonna let you off the line, Zach. Hey, I appreciate Zach for calling. Hey, what you got to say to the chat, Zach?
Roll Tide, my AAA family, and I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Zach Willie, man, on the ones and twos in the game with Coach Smook. Y'all give it up for Zach, man. Hey, Richard, you heard what he said. What you got to say on the Bama scrimmage day on the Bama channel? What you got to say, man? I wanted you to call in last night when it was college football talk, but you ain't want to call in then. You ain't want to say what you had to say then. Doggone it. Hold on, chat. All right, bless the babies. I knocked my water over, y'all. I definitely was drinking water because it was too hot today. I felt like my... Yeah, I felt like my body got drained out there in that heat. Rico, I know you tired too. Rico, check in, man. Make sure you alive. Zach gonna have to bring back the song. Oh, man, listen, y'all be asking for stuff too early, man. It ain't kickoff week. What do you mean? What you mean? Hey, what you mean? It ain't kickoff week. We know we ready, but we gotta wait till kickoff week. We can't be putting all the songs out there that folks be trying to copy on their channel. Like they trying to copy everything else we doing. Stop, Smook, boy, you bad. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Boy, you be acting up. Get your mind right. 334-625-1121. Call in, man. Let's see what Richard. You said you call in, man. Listen, call in again. Call in again. Let me tell them to call in again, chat. I'm gonna send them a message. Call in now. The floor is yours, Richard. I put the number in the chat. It's on the screen, man. It's on the screen. Hey, shout out to Metal Events. We're gonna have a collaboration with Metal Events, man. Beautiful couple we met. They're both Tennessee fans, but their son is enrolled at Alabama. And he's a psych major. He's a psych major. All right, we got another call on the line. Let's see who it is.
Call from
Chris. Put me in the game.
To accept, press 1.
Yo. What's up, Chris? You in the game with Coach Smook, man. Talk to me.
Coach Smook, how you doing, man?
Look, I'm feeling good, man. Welcome to the show. You said Chris, right?
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
Welcome. Yeah. What's on your mind, man? How you feeling about the reports coming from fall camp this fall?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hopped on, man, and just called. I haven't even, but I heard a few things, man, and I heard the coach DeBoer speak, man.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling pretty confident about us. The only thing I'm concerned about is stopping the run. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. So this will be a short call, man. If you can just speak on that a little bit. I might have missed, most of the show. I'm not sure yet, but that's the only thing I'm concerned about, man. I know we got some good guys. LT Overton is my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can just talk a little bit about, how we're trying to stop the run, because that seemed to have been our Achilles heel for a little bit. That's all I have for you.
For sure, man. And tell the people your name one more time. And before you get off the line, say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
My name is Chris, Birmingham, Alabama. I'm a UA alumni. Put me in the game, Coach.
Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Chris, y'all in the chat. And we're going to get an answer to his question. We're going to respond right here. Clap it up for him in the chat. W's Chris, man. Appreciate you for being such a willing and obedient caller. Look at how smooth that is. Let me get you an answer, man. I'll answer live on the show for you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, chat. So, Chris asking about the run game. Now, this is a question that we can go in depth in. I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. I think this year, because of the understanding and the transition, we saw our defense really struggle with the run game early on in the season, up until probably right after the Vanderbilt game. I feel like we turned on the switch after the Vanderbilt game, and we got another caller calling in. Let me get him on the line. Let's see who it is.
Call from.
It's Corey. Put me in the game, Coach.
All right, we got Corey on the line. We're going to
press 1.
Hey, Corey, you in the game with Coach Smook. I'm going to put you on the mute real quick so I can finish answering this question. Then we're going to get right back to you. Sound good?
CFO sound good.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. We got Corey waiting in the background. So, with that being said, real quick, I think this year, because of the understanding and the experience in the defensive front, and then the inside linebacker room, we know our interior stopping the run up the middle was one of the big things that coming from Kevin Steele's system to Kane Womack. I feel like we did a better job once Jahad Campbell, Justin Jefferson got used to playing those inside linebacker roles. I think with the depth, with the Kyle Green being back, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Lawson working his way back to 100%. You got the young guys at Abdul Sanders Jr., QB Reese providing some quality depth. Your edge rush, I told y'all the edge rush looked good. Securing those tackles in the backfield, I think we're going to see a lot better production. So shout out to Chris for that question. Appreciate you for tapping in. Let's get Corey on the line, y'all. Y'all ready? Yo, Corey, what's up, man? You in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Smook? How you doing, brother?
Man, look, I'm trying to make it, man. Trying to make $1 out of 85 cents. You remember that game we used to play growing up? Batman and Robin sitting on the fence. Yes, sir, man.
Look, I was asleep earlier, man.
What you need, man?
First thing I did, I had to turn you on. I just got to know if Ty playing on time.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and then I want your reaction because I can't remember. You've been one of the ones that's been so pro Ty, right? Since Jalen Milroe, you've been pro Ty, right?
I mean, I like Ty, but I'm a Jalen Milroe. That's my avatar.
Okay,
my
look,
avatar.
that's what I was about to say. Okay, let's make sure I'm talking to the right. All right, so I'm gonna be honest. Ty Simpson has finally, and I truly believe this, just based off of some of the conversations I had around the team today with parents that have watched the scrimmages, that's been at practices, that's been talking to the players same way I have. I think Ty Simpson getting that announcement earlier in the week, he hasn't had a bad day yet, but now that confidence has been solidified and everything that was bottled up, kind of making sure, overthinking to make the right move, whether that's on the field or off field. I think now, because of the confidence that's been in place in him, not just from his teammates, but the coaching staff. The coaching staff, you know what I'm saying? I think that did a lot for his confidence. And Richard, if that's you calling in from the 803 number, call in 2 minutes. We got another call on. You keep missing your window, man. But Corey, I think he's on time. I think the offense is at its best right now because of his skill set and him not being scared to utilize his legs. That was a big thing too.
That's what I've been waiting on because it's in Ty. Like a lot of people think Ty just some bum. Man, it's in Ty. Like if you watch his high school film and you just watch the plays, he's getting better and better. And I can't wait to watch him. I think he's gonna spin it.
Me too. And I think because of the experience in front of him, we won't see him hit as many walls, man. And if his mentality is truly developed, if he can carry what he's proven to me and the Coach Grubb, Coach Grubb, one of the main things he said he was evaluating was, when Ty used to make mistakes and evaluating his practice film from seasons before, the first thing that he said, his mentality when he has a negative play. And he's only had one interception recorded throughout spring and up until now through fall ball. So he's taking care of the ball. He's making the right decisions, making quick decisions, and you can trust him. Why not give him the opportunity? He possesses all the skill sets. I talked with a guy today coming in, and he was like, everybody forgets. And I took the interview. We're going to be posting it on the shorts. He said, everybody forgets Ty Simpson was a 5-star dual threat quarterback. He may not be a 4 speed, right? He may not be a 4.3 speed, but a 4.5 quarterback is faster than most. And I think we get that 4.5. We get that 4.55, that 4.53 speed from Ty. We've seen him been able. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see it pass on to the field. I think he was a superstar.
I think we get those extra pages in the playbook that we weren't able to get to last year.
Ding, 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 right there. That's what I was literally about to say. He has been a superstar practice player to the point where phases of the offense that we saw didn't truly develop on the field. They said, and we've talked about this. He's been consistent as QB2. You don't have to dial it back when he gets in the game behind Milroe. But now him being QB1, I think because of the consistency that he's showing, if he can carry that over into week 1, we're going to see a lot of exciting plays week 2, week 3, week 4. By week 6, we're going to know the identity of this offense and this team.
Yeah, I'm ready for it in Athens. Zach on the line. Your man, he called in.
Yeah.
We're gonna really see it in Athens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Big Corey, we got one more caller calling in. Any final thoughts before we get you off the line, man?
Man, I just can't wait, man. I think we're gonna pick Thomas up multiple times in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thomas getting picked up, man.
Yeah.
Thomas getting picked up.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
like
all,
that.
Coach Smook. Hey, man, AAA fan, keep it real, man. I appreciate you, Coach Smook.
Hey, you already know, Corey. Appreciate you for calling in and supporting, man, being a member of the AAA family. Hey, Corey, one of them quiet members, man. He can't make it to all the lives, but when he pop out, he pop out. So I appreciate you for holding it down for the AAA family, man, and appreciate your support as always. And roll tide, my brother.
Roll tide, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to Corey in the chat, man. Shout out to Corey on the line. Richard, your time to call in is now, brother. Your time to call in is now. We want to hear from some Georgia. So if you're a Bama fan, you want to call back in, call in. We ain't waiting on the Georgia fan. But if he want to be heard, he got to call in and make sure he call in before, my people call in. Because if my Bama family calling in, I want to hear their thoughts and reactions from the reports today. Because we really got some quality stuff going on with Bama Nation chat. We got some quality stuff going on today. So, hold up, let me reply this message. All right, chat. Where y'all at? Hey, I forgot. Did I thank y'all for the 50 plus likes on the stream? We got 60. Yo, where my mods at? Who keeping count? Y'all know I can't see the count when I'm watching on stream, y'all. What y'all? We supposed to be celebrated, man. Come on now. 60 likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all for showing that crazy love today. We were aiming for 50. We knew we would have some numbers tonight with the post-practice report. But appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We gotta turn up just a little bit, y'all. Y'all mean, come on, man. What's up? Here we go. Too bad we can't go to the red room. Y'all remember the red room? It's in the bike. It's in the back. We just ain't, you know what I'm saying? Get back there. We just ain't got the green screen, man. We got to get back right, man. We're going to get that green screen tomorrow. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for the 60 likes on the stream. And if y'all are enjoying these Alabama reports, man, continue to like and share, man. Continue to like and share. Share it, like really DM it to people. Bama fans, listen, I ran into so many Bama fans on the road. We stopped a couple times. Well, we stopped twice. But just in passing, having the Bama gear on, roll tide. Hey, check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Going in. I see new comments on the page. People are hungry for quality content, and I'm gonna need y'all feedback. If y'all want to see more of something, let me know. What's up, Christopher? Good to see you, man. Adam, what's good, man? Turn up one time. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for turning up on the YouTube side. Listen, if you coming from Twitter, from Twitter, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel is absolutely free, right? Somebody said Ty is deadly. I don't think he's deadly just yet, man. I'm ready to see that first big hit on him, because we haven't seen Ty take a big hit. I'm ready to see that first follow-up after that first interception. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't think we're going to see Ty turn the ball over more than 7 times this year. If he maintains what he's doing now, it's going to have to be some extensive scheme to confuse him, because he has the IQ. That's never been a problem. And I want y'all to go back to 2023 when they ate me alive on Twitter and Facebook, because I said, if Jalen Milroe comes out and struggles against Middle Tennessee State and Ty Simpson gets handed the opportunity to be the guy, Jalen Milroe will not be the starter at Alabama anymore. I got eaten alive, because I do think 2023 had Ty got an opportunity, he would have developed in that season, just like we saw Jalen Milroe grow. Ty Simpson would have grew under Tommy Rees. I don't think we have a better outcome. I think we have similar outcome as far as over under on the win number, the length we got to in the playoffs against Michigan. I think that game, if you put Ty in that situation, it's a different game, right? I give you that. But I think Michigan was just that good up front that regardless of who we had at quarterback, they were going to have problems, and that defense was going to have success. Connor Stallions had been doing his scouting already, so you get what I'm saying? Like, Michigan was going to win it 2023. But if Ty had the opportunity, Jalen Milroe had a 23, I said that if he had ever got the starting role, that all right, so I just got some information, y'all. I'm gonna have to dissect it before I put it out. But yeah, I think Ty would have had the same type of growth. Coach Smook, I think your instincts about what you want to talk about is dead on. I love your content about a team
That ain't my team. Laugh a lot. Still, I love the enthusiasm. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And I know I ain't perfect, y'all. I don't claim to be perfect. Never said I had all the answers in this game, but I truly believe the work that we put in is truly respected amongst the people that matter. And I found out a lot of people that matter in this thing. I mean, people that really control where we could kind of flourish in certain lanes. Their support today was prevalent. Adam said what Grubb said. He is on point. He caught TDs in the NFL last year. What does that mean? You know how many players, and I'm not saying this is Ty Simpson, but Blake Barnett was getting all this rave and all these high ratings coming out of camp the year he was coming in to be the starter. Came out against USC, crapped the bed. Jalen Hurts, welcome to Alabama. Thank you. Nobody's not saying he's not the man. Adam, you're missing it. You're missing it. You sound like you want to create an argument that's not there to have. But we can kindly refer you back to the previous lives over the past year and a half, and you can learn a little bit of something. Hooked on Fun says, stop typing in all caps. Who the hell you yelling at? Who the think you talking to? Huh? I had to do that, man. My viewers, they've been waiting for some energy, man. I'm looking for that. Adam, you better not be a Fairweather fan. I'm gonna remember you. Everybody remember Adam. No profile pic Adam. Roll Tide. Okay, look, he cool. He had to calm down. He was excited. Calm down, bro. Who the do you think you're talking to, man? Coach, you studied the game a lot, especially about the Tide, and I love that, man. Hey, that's what taught me football. I truly tell y'all, I try to tell y'all all the time, I didn't know that there were other teams other than the Alabama Crimson Tide up until I was 4 or 5 years old. Until I got back to the States, when my family, as an Army brat, until we moved back to the States, we were able to live in Colorado for a little while. I mean, for Alabama for like 2 months, and then we had to go to Colorado. During that time in Alabama, that's when I was able to get my roots, get back in tune with my roots. And I was baptized. I got to watch that Iron Bowl in 96, I believe. Yeah, 96 Iron Bowl. That was my first Iron Bowl watching. We was home for Thanksgiving. That's the first live Iron Bowl I got to see and was able to recollect what happened. And y'all know 96 was a good year for Bama. So, yeah. Hogan in the corner, I can't help it. Hey, Adam, calm down, man. Calm down, man. Look, everybody feeling that energy for kickoff. Listen, we're coming to the last 10 minutes of the show, so we're going to close the phone lines. I appreciate all 3 callers that we had. I didn't mean to rush y'all off. I thought we was going to get some more people. Seemed like everybody kind of missed that window. We're working on getting the holding queue. It's costly. I definitely want to see our rate of cost pick up before we invest in that, because we are getting back into the call-in show vibe. So I know we're going to... Adam, man, we're gonna get Adam some water, somebody in the chat. But once we pick back up with the in-season call-in show, I know that the numbers are going to pick up and everything. The call-in rate is going to pick up. So when that pick up and we can see some of the revenue things from our merch sales, we able to reinvest more into the channel. As you all know, we're upgrading some equipment right now for the season when we kick off. Y'all saw the camera quality, man. I don't know if y'all seen it, the quality in the cut, but this cut right here, man, that Rico got, man, I think this one is a keeper, man. It's a keeper. It's just quality, man. It's just quality there, man. Like, just look at the boys walking in, man. Look at how he paying. It's just some quality cuts we got today. So we're upgrading, and we want to be able to take care of the people that's volunteering and supporting the network. You get what I'm saying? I truly appreciate everyone that takes time out of their Friday, their Saturday, and show up in person. I got, the team that works as a remote squad, that they don't go unappreciated. That's the squad right there. My squad that really tap in, got full-time jobs, and they tap in over here and show mad love. I appreciate it. So looking at everything, man, thanks to the sponsors, thanks to the public coverings and all of this stuff, man. Thank you to every outlet that we were able to connect with today. Thank you to the Alabama staff. Thank you to every player that responded to texts or sent pictures. Thank you to the player parents, Bama parents. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. We're gonna have them on sometime next week, but his butt too small. He can't hold up. All right, Glib, Alabama has fun fans, bro. Yeah, man, I'm ready to see Alabama football. 65 likes on the stream. Is that where we at that? I'm loving it. Appreciate y'all. Again, give it up for yourselves in the chat. I'm kind of dialing it down, man, because I'm about like Adam over here, man. I'm starting to Hulk over here. I'm ready to get into some football talk. And because I'm ready, y'all know we got to crank this up, man. Y'all know we always got to pop off with that Howard NECK. They be talking crazy to Bama, but we're going to have to show them this season. But with that being said, man, make sure James, roll tide, man. I see you tapping in late, man. Tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in on both sides. I seen you tapping on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, I seen you. All right. But I appreciate y'all. Roll tide to everybody in the chat. AAA family, SOS, standing on Smook. That means standing on business and authenticity above all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to go check out the merch. Don't forget to go check out the new merch. We got the Scoop Boogie. Let me see. Did we hit our numbers yesterday? We did. We hit our like goal yesterday. So we're gonna launch the Scoop Boogie. We're gonna launch the Scoop Boogie design tonight. We're gonna release it at midnight, and it's gonna be part of that 15%, 25% off order. And here we go. I'm gonna show y'all the merch. Y'all check out the new merch, man. Yes, go. Here we go. Gang, gang. Let me get that off. That ain't the merch, y'all. Let's remove that, and let's get the merch on the full screen. All right. Y'all see it? Got the hoodies. Put me in the game. Coach t-shirts. Multiple colors. Black, white, gray, with a T. You know what I'm saying? We got some of that. We got some of all that. Y'all check it out. Check out the bike. Look at the bike. Look at the bike, chat. Look at the bike. We put some effort into this, man. Don't do us like that. We just trying to get y'all quality stuff to represent. We got the hoodies too. For all you youngins out there that wear hoodies in 98-degree weather, we got you. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. The QR code does work on the bike. You know what I'm saying? They say it's out of stock in white, but you got the gray one. You got the black. Come on now. We got to get some people with the white material. That AAA on the front is fire, though. That AAA on the front is fire. It don't have the real look, but that real look on that material is fire. I'm just letting y'all know right now. And then where the other stuff at? Y'all know the t-shirts there. We got the socks. Well, it's really crimson, okay? And this one you can actually personalize. You can have your name put on the bike right up under the AAA logo at the top. This is our original AAA community logo. You can have your name as a matter of fact, it goes across shoulder blades. You can have your name put across the top. And I think they allow you to put a number at the bottom too. So this t-shirt right there, I think that's going to be a limited time thing because of how much it costs to get made. We beg for likes hoodie again on the front, on the back. You got the QR code, Coach Smook Network, the seal, the logo. That's not the seal, that's the logo. Y'all know what the seal is. Then we still got the zip hoodies. Yeah. Got the sport gray, got the blacks. You know what I'm saying? We beg for likes. You know what I'm saying? We beg for likes, chat. Yeah, that's what we do. In the name of Jesus. Then we got the I'm ready to play. As a matter of fact, I think we have to play that song. I think we have to play that song looking at this shirt. If y'all don't want to listen, the details is fire. Y'all see that? BDS. Saban Field at BDS. Look at the field though. The AAA logo in the end zone. Shout out there. He did his thing on this, man. Yeah. We ready to play. That Blacks one. Again, the Blacks. The Blacks. Again, the AAA logo on the bike. Come on now. Listen, this is all just fun. Y'all support your boy, man. We put some effort into getting this set up. A lot of issues trying to get the store back up and running, but now it's back up. Exclamation point merch in the chat. Bring that link up, or you can go to our link tree. That's also in our description. Go to our link tree and it says merch. You can click on the merch link. It'll take you straight to the shop. Everything is done through a third party, so ordering, shipping, and handling. Make sure you pay attention to that stuff. All right. I don't want nobody calling me trying to figure out where they shirt at. Call them folks. That's why we resource. That's how we outsource to a third party. So appreciate y'all for being here. Remember, you always can support super chats, direct donos, gifted memberships. That's all multiple ways to support. You want to find those links, how to support those ways, donate that way. They're in the description. Remember, 10% of everything we make here on the channel goes towards 3 different charities now. We have a third one that we've added. We're getting their official information tomorrow, but Wounded Warriors of Alabama, and then the Autism Autism Awareness organizations we support here on the Coach Smook Network. So with that being said, I'm gonna finally get up out of here. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See y'all Monday morning with our Coach Smook Morning Show. I love y'all, and y'all have a blessed one.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. Run it back. Oh my goodness. Subscribe. You do roll with the tide. I'm down in the gun with Coach Smook. Through the game, roll tide, roll tide. Better go subscribe.